Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Bobby. This is MTB over 40. Thanks for checking this video out. It's a little bit different because I'm not on a trail. I'm not on a ride. So, it's been raining here in Middle Tennessee a lot. It's been just days and days of rain. It's been cold and it's been messy, and none of the trails here in Middle Tennessee are any good. Even to the south of us in Chattanooga, they're not any better. So I decided to take this opportunity to address something I've been wanting to kind of cover for a while now. It's a little bit about nutrition and what I do before a ride and after a ride, and share that with you guys because I've been getting some questions. People that are in my similar situation, late 30s, 40s, maybe early 50s, getting on a bike and figuring out what to do. Like what do you take? What do you eat? All that kind of stuff. So that's what this video is. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. All right, the first thing I want to mention is I have no set rules about all of this. And this is, as far as nutrition, know that I am not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. So take this with a grain of salt. These are the things that over the last almost 2 years I've been trying to figure out, and how to, stay healthy, have the most energy. That's been my biggest problem, is having enough energy throughout the ride and throughout the day. So the first thing I want to mention is usually the night before I have some kind of carbs. I typically stick to a low carb diet as just a regular diet. I don't really eat a lot of carbs. I try to stay away from them. Same thing with sugars, sodas, all that stuff. I try to stay away from as a regular diet. But I learned early on when my riding that usually I ride in the mornings and I would just become so exhausted so early. So what I learned early on talking to my doctor was that I needed some kind of carb intake before I get on the bike. And so usually the night before I have some carbs. It's some rice, some pasta, something that I don't normally eat, but that would give me quite a bit of carbs for the ride the next day. And that has worked. And so that takes us to the morning of the ride. And I'll show you that. Okay, so I have some things here to kind of illustrate what I do the morning and the day of my ride and post-ride. And this kind of helps illustrate, just what I have and what I've been learning. So the first thing I do the morning of is I do this Super Beets powder. It's by Human. There's lots of brands, and this one just came recommended to me by another rider here in town. He swears by it, he loves it, and so I've been using this, and I have to say it is definitely effective. You want to take this at least an hour to 2 before your ride, and it's real simple. I've tried 2 different ones. The natural berry flavor is actually the best one I found, but they make a couple different flavors, but it's the better tasting one. I don't like beets, so but I take this about an hour to 2 before the ride. Usually when I first get up is what I do first. Now, I have some coconut water. I don't normally drink this on every ride, but when I know it's a long ride, like I'm going to be putting in, at least, 15 plus miles, I will drink actually a couple of these. And this helps with hydration. This helps with the burning in my legs that I get all the time. And it has an immense amount of potassium, which is what you want. That helps with the burning, and also the burning of the muscles and things like that, because you're just not hydrated enough. So on super long rides, I will drink a couple of these. Now I have these little candies here, which are almost gone because of my kids been eating them, and I'm going to get onto them about that. I'm not really happy about that, but these candies represent what I do. Is these are just like instant bouts of sugar. So as soon as I get to the trailhead, with about 15 minutes to prep, I will pop one of these in, and that just gives me a little burst of energy right off the bat. The carbs are more for the carbs night before, or for longevity, for sustainability on the trail. This just helps me just really just get everything going. That's a kind of leave it or take it kind of thing. You don't have to, but I felt that has really helped. Now, again, long rides, when I have breaks for lunch and things like that, I will do a body armor. This helps with just being hydrated, and even though I drink water, especially on the summer months, the hot days, I will drink obviously water all throughout the ride. But when I take a break on, where we're going to have lunch and things like that, all day rides, I will have at least one of these, and that just helps feel hydrated and feel ready for the next round of the ride. And then after all that, after the ride is all done, I have a protein shake. And what I like about these protein shakes, mainly for muscle recovery, I found that I'm not as hungry and famished coming off a ride. I drink one of these and I feel really good. Also, my muscles don't ache. I do try to do some post-ride stretches, not all the time, just for time's sake. Sometimes I'm just trying to get back home, especially after a ride. But these are really helpful, and I really do love them. So that's kind of my routine. Again, these two things are mainly for longer rides, but I pretty much do the beet powder, a small candy, and I've done the mints, and I've also done like Jolly Ranchers, things that just kind of dissolve in your mouth. And then of course the protein shake is almost always after a ride. So that is pretty much my routine. All right, guys, there you have it. That's pretty much my routine for the ride day, and a little bit, what I do beforehand. Hope that helps you if you're struggling with energy or hydration, or even post-ride feeling very sore. Hopefully those are hopefully those are some tips that you can take away. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Everybody has their own routine. Everybody has the things that they swear by, and there's a lot of information out there. Obviously, you want to consult your doctor or a nutritionist if you really want what's best for you. But if you're looking for some tips or ideas about what other people do, those are mine. That's my 2 cents. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for checking out the video. Until the next time, live, learn, and send it. It's never too late to start.